morning, East Leiden. Thank you for tuning into this week's Eagle Update. I'm Jocelyn Paz.
And I'm Sarah Krajewski, wishing you all a happy Friday. All the art students have been putting in a lot of work since the beginning of the year. Countless hours and a lot of creativity have been put into these projects. Emily caught up with some of the students to find out more about the Winter Art Show.
I'm here with AP Studio art student Lisbeth Ariano to talk about her work. So tell me about these pieces that you've made.
Well, basically for AP Studio Art, what we've been focusing on for the first couple of months is breath, and these are basically all breath, these four, and then these two are part of my concentration. And my concentration is on Native Americans and the kind of like the post effects, like what happened.
And can you explain what does the concentration mean?
Concentration is a general, like something that you focus on throughout like your whole class time in AP Studio Art.
Okay. And which one of these pieces is your favorite?
I think this one's my favorite because I did this with, it's a portrait of my dad, and I really admire my dad, and it took me a long time, but I think I did a pretty good job.
I'm here with another AP Studio art student, Adriana Olvera. So can you please tell me about your art award that you just received?
I'm kind of proud of like that they recognize this is like this artwork because this is the one that took me the most time, and I think it's like my favorite of all of them because it took me like about 3 weeks during summer. So yeah.
And can you please tell me about the other pieces of work that you've created here?
So for this one was one of our first pieces we did in AP Art. And it was about it's a cicada project. So we were supposed to combine the cicada, like try to make something with a cicada. So since I'm good, like I feel comfortable using pens, I try to use like Zentangle and try to combine like a cicada and like a bird.
Okay, thank you.
Thanks, Emily. Now we're going to get wrapped into something that will warm everyone's hearts. And next, Miss French and anyone who wishes to volunteer can help out the homeless this winter. We now head over to Layla to see how to get involved in crocheting scarves.
Good morning, Leiden. Layla Sadikovic here with Leiden Scarfie sponsor, Miss French. And for those of you who don't know, Miss French, along with many inspirited students, come together twice a week to knit scarves for the homeless. So this is the second year you've been doing this. Can you please share the inspiration behind this benevolence?
It's sort of ironic, because if you know me at all, you know I'm not tidy. But I was cleaning up the basement in my house, and I stumbled over some bags that have a bunch of like hobby-type making materials. And one of the bags was full of yarn, because I start projects and then I stop. So I thought I should do something with these instead of just having them on shelves and stuff. So I brought all the yarn to school, and I said, I need to find out if anyone wants to learn how to crochet or knit. And I got all these other helping groups like the Meditation Club, the Give a Teddy a Heart Club, and some other helping organizations. And we had a huge turnout last year. And we were doing it in the library, but this year we're in room 214 if you want to come and help us. And we ended up making 27 scarves, and we tied them to trees and light poles in the city. And the little card said, I'm not lost. If you're cold, take me. And it said hashtag kindness matters and Leiden pride. Love the Leiden Scarfies. So we kept doing them. We kept making more scarves. And this year we started it up again. We're doing it in room 214, like I said. If you don't know how to crochet, it doesn't matter. If you don't know how to knit, it doesn't matter. If you want to learn, we'd love to have you. It's a nice way to relax. It's a nice way to learn a lifelong skill and give back, because we have scarves. We have ways to keep ourselves warm. Not everybody does.
And
if you want to learn how to do this, it's a great way to give back to the community. It's a great way to learn a lifelong skill, and we would love to have anybody who'd like to come.
Thank you, Layla. We now head over to the studio for this week's sports update.
What's up, Leiden? Stats by Joe here in the East SBN studio, bringing you another Sports Minute. Now, I did mention last week that we're doing a new format, and we grapple that again this week. That's right, that's a hint for this week's Team of the Week, wrestling. Last week, they took down Willowbrook, then pinned 2 more into the win column at the Eagles Quad on Saturday. A star in those 3 wins came in the form of Daniel Uribe, who takes home this week's Star of the Week. Uribe won his match against Willowbrook and added 3 more in the Eagle Quad clean sweeping his schedule 3 for 3. Wrestling took over the field house on Saturday, but Friday night it belonged to the boys basketball team, who once again takes home the play of the week. With time running out in the third quarter, Daquan Harris channels his inner Steph Curry, pulling up and banking the half-court buzzer beater. I do want to thank Wes Leiden's Hammy for recording that video, and his friend and our very own Waldo Diaz for DMing me that. Hammy and Waldo reminded me that, Leiden, I do need your help for these new segments. Fans, players, and coaches alike, DM or email me with any stats, results, and videos of highlights to make this minute a great 60 seconds. My time is short, but if you crave more Leiden sports, check out East SBN on YouTube, our sports page on lhsnews.org, as well as the newspaper that should come out around next week. I would love to wish the Special Olympics basketball team and their new coach, Mr. O'Connor, good luck on their first game next week. For now, signing you back off to the studio, it's Stats by Joe, East SBN.
Thanks, Joe. Well, Leiden, that's all the time we have for in this Eagle update.
As always, we save room for cookies. Here's the homeroom cookie giveaway.
The magic treasure chest, please.
And the winner is...
Mr. Krapel's second period drawing class. Enjoy your cookies.
And remember, Leiden,
Love the gold,
commit to blue,
'cause Leiden pride
is the move.